Can you sell your car on finance? Technically, no, but you might be able to if you're far enough into your payments. You'll also need to work out what kind of finance that you took out. When you buy a car on finance, usually the car dealer will spend a bit of time running through the different finance options. The option you chose will determine how and whether you can sell your car. I'll run you through those now so that you can work out which one's applicable to you. So I'll start with HP, and that's hire purchase. This is when you're chipping away at the cost of the car and then you own it outright at the end of the deal. Similar to PCP, which I'll get into in a minute, there'll be a midway date where you've paid off enough to be able to trade it in without having to pay out any extra cash. So for example, I bought my car like this over a 5-year agreement, and I know that after 3 years, I'll have paid off enough money to be able to get another finance deal without having to part with any cash. PCP is personal contract purchase, and this is very popular. It's like loaning a car for a set period of time. Although you make monthly payments, it still belongs to the finance company, and then you're offered to pay a balloon payment at the end of the deal to keep it. You don't have to wait until the end of this deal to sell though, as car dealers can settle the finance to get you a new car. There will be a tipping point mid-contract where you're in positive equity because you'll have paid a chunk of the car off. If you haven't had it for very long, then you may have to pay some money to get you out of the deal to be able to sell the car. And then there's PCH, that's personal contract hire. And in this deal, you'll put a year's worth of payments up front, and then you make fixed monthly payments until the end of your contract. It can be quite expensive to get out of this kind of contract early. If you're considering selling your car or handing back the keys, there are other things to take into consideration. Some deals have miles restrictions, and if you've gone over it, there may be an extra fee to pay. Your car will also have to be in good condition as well. At any time, if you want a settlement figure, all you've got to do is give the finance company a call. They'll be able to guide you through and will let you know how far you are into your deal and also your payments. Once you get this figure, you'll be able to work out if it is financially feasible to get another car. This settlement offer expires in 10 days, so you've got a bit of time to make your mind up. This is why the answer to the question, can you sell a car on finance, is kind of yes and no. You have to settle the finance before you can move on to your next car. If your financial circumstances have changed, there's something known as a voluntary termination, and that's your legal right as a customer to terminate the agreement. However, like I was saying before, you're still liable for half the amount. Once you've handed the keys over, that's the end of the agreement. But it's better than falling into debt or behind with your payments. If you're struggling to make ends meet and it feels like you're financially falling behind, then you might want to look into debt solutions. Some of them will lower your monthly payments, and others can even write some of the debt off. It just depends on what you qualify for and also your unique circumstances. But beware, there are pros and cons to all of them. I'll leave a form under this video for you. It'll ask a few questions like how much debt do you owe and to how many people, and then at the end of that form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with, and they can give you all the information you need. And if you do use that link, you'll be supporting Money Nerds, so thank you.